Breaking news, my wonderful people, our very own girl, yes, Aisha Yesufu has reacted after, a particular man had to confess. He said when he saw the Obedience movement thing in his own heart and mind, at the very, very first instant, he saw it as a joke. Aisha Yesufu reacts after a man said he saw the Obedience movement as a joke in the beginning, but now he sees it differently. Many people initially said, don't mind Peter Obi, he left PDP to join a party that has no structure. He has no structure, there is not going anywhere. But today you can see the actual structure on ground. The students who have been at home and, INEC, government and, ASU have been struggling and asking who should take care of education and a lot of things. These are the structures. The people who have no job, who have gone to school, who have done things, and yet there's nothing. These are the people. The dissatisfied woman and man there, who cannot feed, who are hungry because there is no job whatsoever. These are the structure. And so Aisha said, guy, you thought it was a joke, Abi? Please don't forget to give us a thumbs up. Like us, share, subscribe. Let's get all the details. Aisha Yesufu reacts after a man said he saw the Obiedient movement as a joke in the beginning. A few hours ago, a well-known social media personality and human rights activist, Aisha Yesufu, while sharing on her verified Twitter page, has reacted after a well-known Nigerian public affairs commentator and public strategy man said at first he saw the Obiedient as a joke, not knowing their capability and capacity and what can be done. When Peter Obi left People Democratic Party and said he was joining Labour to become the presidential candidate, I saw him as a man who did not know where he was going because Labour Party has never been a force to be reckoned with. But things have really changed. According to Haman, he made it known that in the beginning he saw the Obedient as a joke and annoying, but now they are for real, adding that they should not be underrated at all. What I can see is not just a match. This particular statement made by a man has attracted a lot of attention as many Nigerians, including the founder of the Bring Back Our Girls movement, Aisha Yesufu, took to the social media platform to react. While quoting the words of Mahatma Gandhi, Aisha said, first they ignore you, then they laugh at you, then they fight for you, then you win. This is exactly what is happening. Yes, at first they will ignore you, then they laugh at you, then they fight for you, then you win. This is it. Mahatma Gandhi, this is what is happening. In the beginning, I saw the Obedience movement as a joke. Then they became, and then it becomes newsers, but now it's for real. And I say nobody should underrate them. As we all know that Obedient movement has been the talk of the town, as many Nigerians seem to believe that if the opposition party are not serious, they might find it difficult to defeat Peter Obi in this very said election. So this is what is happening. Some people, initially said, I forget this matter, Peter Obi. He doesn't even know what he's doing. Doesn't even know where he's going. Peter Obi, where is he going with all this obedience movement thing? I beg you. But now it has become a different ballgame altogether, because it is no longer, nobody will say they've not heard of the Obedient movement. Nobody will say that in the whole of Nigeria. I beg your pardon, nobody will say that. And whether you like it or not, Peter Obi Dante are becoming a force, a voice to be reckoned with. Can you see what is happening? The whole Obedient movement thing, it is not a joke. A couple left their wedding. They left their wedding. Then they come out for reception. And they are coming back from the church, going to the reception. And then they sell the Obedient movement. You see what they do? They come down from their vehicle. They join the Obedient movement. Not be smart, they join the Obedient movement, especially the one. When they do things for Onitsha, Enugu, Ibadan, it feels like, which one be this one? It felt like, nothing is happening here. It felt like, there's nothing going on here. But guess what? The one in Abuja was that was the straw that broke the camel's back. Oh. The one in Abuja, that one, he end the career. He ends the whole thing. They can't even speak anymore. They can't even speak anymore. So this is what is happening now. They can't even speak anymore. They can see for themselves that it is no longer business as usual. They thought that, it's one of those things that you can just, it's a pass by. You can't really base your attention and focus on it. But guess what? It has become a real deal. Yes, it is. So I think Aisha Yusuf, she's just dishing it out there, saying, "Hey, initially they will ignore you. They're like, just a joke. Then later they will insult you and say all kinds of things, and then you are beginning to gain some attention. Yes, and later it will go beyond that. They will be the one that will begin to fight for you because they begin to see. But in any of these stages, you must never lose hope. The focus must continue. The determination must not be reduced. If any of that happens, you may find yourself not gaining, the intended achievement you wanted to, get at the end of the day. And so the time, to realize that Obiedient is taking over, and completely, by the way, it's now. Let them do whatever they want to do. Let them continue to feel that Obiedient has not, you'll be surprised. The end, they say, justify the means in it. So let's see. Let's watch and see how things will play out. Please don't forget to give us a thumbs up. Like us, share, subscribe. Remember, you have a voice. Please, every time, we must all speak together as one. Let's not allow politicians who, to a large extent, are fighting for themselves, be the determinant of what happens to us. Most of these politicians are really and sincerely fighting their own cause, not for the greater good of mankind. They don't care. Okay? Not for the greater good. So this is what is happening now, and why we all together as one people must rise to the occasion and ensure that we get the right people. God bless. Have a fantastic and a lovely day. From us, it's bye for now. Remember, you have a voice. Bye-bye.